Hello everyone and welcome back to Chronos Plays Suikoden 1. Today, well, we're with the Liberation Army right now. This is their hideout. This is Fleek? Probably Fleek. I will mispronounce a lot of names in this game, except for Sanchez. That name's easy. And Victor, and Humphrey, and Odessa. Okay, I won't mess up a lot of names. Humphrey's kind of a big silent guy. He's a big silent nice guy, but he's a big silent guy. Hi Odessa, how's it going? I mean, we didn't really fight anything, actually, on the way here. So this is your hideout, huh? Guys hide out in a sewer? How bad does it smell down here? Probably a lot. Hey, there's a dead guy. That wasn't there before. Are you alright?
I must help Lady Odessa.
Let's take him inside. How'd you even get here, dog? Hopefully they didn't see you coming in.
Where are we?
Don't worry, this is the Liberation Army hideout. Have you a message for me?
You must be Odessa, thank goodness. I'm one of the Mount Saifu bandits, but we only attacked those rotten Imperials. Anyways, the other day, the Imperial Guard came over and captured our bosses, Marcus and Sidonia.
Marcus and Sidonia? Could they be... Shh, be quiet. Don't let them find out.
Lady Odessa, please, help Marcus and Sidonia. That rotten Grady of Rockland has strung them up to starve to death.
Outrageous. Execution without trial? Even by Imperial law, that's illegal. Well, I'd be less concerned about execution without trial, more of the brutal way they're executing them. Hanging them up to starve to death. That's sick, really. I mean, I guess they should be thankful it wasn't a quick death, because now they have a chance to be saved, but still. How awful.
But Odessa, Imperial surveillance has been intense lately. We have to keep a low profile.
I'm aware that we're understaffed, but the bandits have asked for our help. We can't let them down. So like it's kind of our fault. What do you mean it's your fault?
Oh, I see. Well, even if you didn't know what you were doing, you still have to claim responsibility, right, Tyr? You must rescue Marcus and Sidonia. I'll help you too.
I agree. I don't plan to betray the Empire, but Grady is unforgivable.
You're right.
Undoing Grady's wrongs will be good for the Empire. Besides, if young master gives the orders, I will follow.
Thank you. Marcus and Sidonia is strung up at the home of Rockland's military commander. If you don't hurry, they'll dry up. Please help them.
Tyr, I beg of you. Victor, you go too.
Leave it to Victor. Let's get going, Tyr. Rockland, here we come.
So Victor's joined our party again. No longer an entourage. We actually need to rearrange the party again because whenever someone leaves the party, they lose their position in the lineup. How you doing, Humphrey? Nah. Leak? Don't for a moment think I try. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Don't think for a moment? Yeah, I was like, I kind of forgot that the rapping there messed up that sentence. It goes for you. Yeah, it doesn't trust Victor for whatever reason. Probably because Victor brought us here, but, you know, it's like, you know, Fleek's kind of, I don't know, headstrong? Is that a way to put that? Let's see, is there anything we need to do right now? Actually, there is. So, even though we stayed at the inn just a second ago, let's not stay here. You're right, it's cheaper at Rockland. Like, literally cheaper. It's like, I think it's like, that's 70 bits per person, and the Rockland one is like 30 or something like that. So let's go do that one. Save ourselves some money. You know. Not that we're hurting for money. We're still low a little bit, but with our upgraded weapons, we should be doing a pretty decent amount of damage now and killing enemies fairly quickly. Though, yeah, you know, sure. We'll probably get poisoned here. Now, hopefully they drop, like, a holy rune that we can put on, like... Victor, what the hell, man? Oh, man, I love seeing that 1 damage on these red ants now. These guys have a pretty hefty physical attack. Holy rune? Damn it. Wow, you're already done with the poison? Good God. Sure, may as well just keep fighting. The money. We're gonna die in one shot anyways. Now, there's no way to sprint on the world map right now. Eventually, we can get another rune that's sort of like the Holy Rune, but it also works on the world map, which is very nice. We can't go back to Gregmancer, so don't even bother trying. Alright, so we're in Rockland now. Let's go ahead and sleep. Should probably save, too, because I actually haven't saved physically since the, well, actually at the beginning of last episode. Probably only keep 3 save slots just to save some memory card space. You can do the minigame with Marco if you really want to again. This is one of your last chances to actually do it. The reason why you want to stay at the end is to get your rune charges up. Oh yeah, so Tyr has the Soul Eater now. He has no spells. We'll be getting those throughout the story, pretty much. There is one grave here that we want to look for. Here lies the last words of a woman who died on the streets. Clive, forgive me for not dying at your hands. Remember that for way later. Hi. Who are you? You have no business here. Get out, or you'll be strung up like those bandits over there. Security's pretty tight. It'll be tough to sneak in.
Leave it to me. I'm used to things like this.
Well, he did pickpocket you earlier, so I'm assuming his stealth stuff is pretty, pretty high. Help! The Grady Mansion is on fire! Fire! What? Or, you know, maybe he just sets fire to the building. One or the other. High stealth, setting fire to a building. Same thing. Victor, what have you done? You didn't...
I didn't do anything. It must be the dry weather.
My goodness, young master, do you dare take after someone like this? I mean, hey, if it works, it works. I don't think we can use this door anymore. It's locked. So yeah, let's go into the burning building, because that's safe. Yeah, I don't know. So we got some Imperial Empire soldiers from earlier. There's no monsters in here, but there are set encounters that we can get into. They are higher level than the standard enemies outside on the world map, so pretty sure Victor and the others should be leveling up throughout this place. There are a couple of varieties of them too. There's the sword soldiers, and then there's the bow soldiers, and then a captain soldier. I think it's a lancer, like a spear soldier. Actually, there's 2 different types of sword soldier. If you see in the middle there, this guy here has like a buckler and a saber, a scimitar, and then there's the captain over there. So let's go ahead and just free battle here. I think that's it for like the new enemies here. Oh, Victor, what the hell, man? That's fine. The captain should move up. And the captain has a decent amount more HP than the others, but still not really that great. Level 9, level 8. Good stuff. Got some good money. Got brass armor. Let's go ahead and give that to Victor, I think, because he's kind of hurting on defense compared to the others. Yeah, 37. Yeah. I mean, Cleo has lower defense, but with her wing boots, she's making up for it. These doors are hard to see, right, on the walls here. There's just like a little crevice in there. Definitely going to go ahead and fight all of the battles here because, well, it's money and it's experience. You know, experience is never really the problem, but, you know, money's always the problem. I would like to get Grumio's, Victor's, and Cleo's weapons up to level 5 before, well, before long, right? We can get these 2 up to level 5 now, but Victor still needs 2 more levels, and that's going to cost a lot. So we're definitely going to be doing the battles here. Get an antique. I think it's a vase. No, it's an ornament. All right. Now, the ornaments and vases, aside from selling, you can put them on display later on. That's not really something I do. And honestly, there's a lot of combinations that I don't really know about. So if you're looking for information on that, I definitely think you should go check out like an ornaments guide on like freaking GameFAQs or something. So these are the last bit of new soldiers here, the Spearman and the Bow. Sadly for them, Cleo has Firestorm. This is why you save magic for boss fights. This isn't a boss fight, but, you know, it's close enough. Hi, how's it going, Sidonia?
Ugh, what's going on? I can't see. My god, it's you Imperials! What are you here? Why are you here? Have you come to laugh at us?
Yeah? Of course not. If we'd known that what sort of fellow Grady was, we never would have helped him. I mean, we were told you were bandits, that was about it. And I probably would have helped him take out the bandits anyways, but still. A few things have happened, and now we are wanted by the Imperials, just like you. We'll help you out.
Thanks. Get my buddy too, will you?
Not necessary.
Sidonia, why you? If you got tricks like that, why didn't you escape sooner?
Can't very well escape alone.
Sidonia, you absolute idiot. Hey, let's get out of here.
Alright, so now we need to make our way back through this place. They're not in the party, so don't even bother checking. So let's go ahead and see our old friend Grady here. Grady, you dare to turn against the Emperor? Free the bandits and even set my house on fire? You'll be sorry.
So you want to fight? Don't think you're the only one who has a grudge. Well, why, I'll cut out your eyeballs.
What? Oh, well... I'd rather tear him to pieces.
Please, well,
You see, you'll regret this. I'll tell Master Craze about this. You'll get yours. Leo, do you think the Empire will take us back? I don't know. Kicking out Master?
Don't worry about it. There's all kinds of ways of making a living.
Like, you know, hunting soldiers or bandits or monsters. They drop a lot of money. See, this is what I meant about that scene we saw in Rockland earlier, where we fought those Imperial Empire soldiers. That should have been, like, now. That should have been, like, when we enter the town to rescue Varkas and Sidonia. Because that makes sense. Because we are no longer working for the Imperials. We're no longer in the Empire. True, we're not rebels, quote-unquote, just yet. But we now know, like, things are sketchy, and that would make more sense for us to go up to those soldiers and murder them. For, well, I guess just, I mean, picking on kids in general is a good way to stop, but still, it just kind of seemed out of place at that point.
I guess we owe the Liberation our lives, or Liberation Army our lives. Tell Lady Odessa that if she ever needs help, Varkas and Sidonia will be there in a flash. Well, we're off. Perhaps we'll meet again. Sure, it's great to be done. Let's go back to Lenna Camp. Tear, why don't you spend some more time with the Liberation Army? Come on.
Master, when we return to Lenna Camp, let's decide what to do. At this rate, we'll be strung up to dry like the bandits, because we've kind of, well, took out a bunch of their soldiers at this point, freed criminals, and, you know, let's be fair, they were criminals. They did steal, like, they robbed Imperials, but I guess they only robbed, like, shady Imperials, maybe, but still, they were criminals. We also set someone's house on fire. Yeah, we would be going to jail for a long time. Now, we can't really do anything with these ornaments or antiques that we find. There's no appraisers around here that we can get to. Like, the only one that was available was in Gregminster, and that is no longer available to us. Those guys can drop pointed hats, and this might be worth getting, but we don't really need it right now. Alright, so let's head back to the blacksmith. Not the inn, the blacksmith. Finish leveling up some weapons. Let's see, we got 11,000, so let's go ahead and finish off Gremio's and Cleo's. Victor's actually still probably going to be pretty... Actually, it's going to be maxed out. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Alright, I was going to say, Victor is strong enough that he doesn't really need his levels, his weapon levels increased right now. But hey, there you go. You can always save the money, but... do I want to rest? I probably should have rested. Yeah, I should have rested in, freaking Rockland, save us some money. That's fine, though. Down the clock? Hi, Odessa.
Tear, you're back. Thank God. Our problems are solved.
What do you mean? Odessa, you're not planning to...
Yes, I am.
What? What? What's going on?
Tear, take a look at this. What is it? Show me.
What's this?
Plans for a fire spear.
Fire spear?
Yeah, right. The Liberation Army may be tiny now, but someday we'll be big enough to meet the Imperials head-on. When that day arrives, the fire spear will come in handy.
We have spent a good amount of money for this at the dwarf mines.
Tear, this blueprint must reach our secret factory, but we can't leave this hideout unattended. I'd like you to take on this assignment.
Enough! Wait, don't you understand that we're members of the Imperial Army? How can you expect us to betray them? I mean, we already have, Gremio.
Let's go, young master. No need to stay here any longer. Wait.
Also, you're dragging me away. I'm staying.
Do you have any idea what the Empire is really doing? Do you know what the people want? Or will you pretend to ignore all that? Gremio, you saw with your own eyes, heard with your own ears. Are you willing to ignore the truth despite all you see and hear?
There's another thing that scene we saw before this, like the stuff with Ted happened, makes more sense to happen in Rockland as we went to save Varkas.
What about you, Tear?
Oh, I'm with you.
Do you still want to return to the Empire and continue to be McDowell's little boy?
My father goes his way, I go mine.
Oh, wait a moment, young master. Talk like that and you'll never rejoin the Imperials. Don't you care? Come on, Cleo, talk to him. I go where young master goes. My job is to protect him. Those are the orders I receive from Master Tio.
Dots.
Tear, let me explain. This is a blueprint for a fire spear. It has to be delivered to the Liberation Army's secret factory.
Northwest of Landing Camp, across the river, lies Mount Tigerwolf. Over the mountain is a village called Sharadi. Someone from the factory will meet you there. Odessa, I just don't get it. Why do you insist on this guy? He may be Imperial spy. You want to give him the blueprint for something that could change the destiny of the Liberation Army?
Don't worry, I'm going too.
What? If you're going, I'm going too.
Fleek, if you come along, who's going to protect this place? It's about time you begin acting like a leader.
Don't worry, Fleek. I'll protect Odessa. If you promise to protect this hideout.
It's settled. To Mount Tigerwolf, then.
Odessa joins the party. Hi, Fleek. How's it going? Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. So, Northwest. Don't worry. We've already been there. Sanchez. Thanks for the words of Humphrey. So yeah, Odessa is level 6. She has the wind rune equipped. Her weapon's maxed out. She's fairly fast, has pretty average attack, magic, and defense. We can't do anything with her rune. We can't unequip it. She has this lovely headgear, though, that does plus 14. It's pretty good. We can't, unfortunately, take it from her. But thankfully, she's a long-range fighter, and we really don't have to worry about her getting into trouble. So, let's go ahead and leave. She'll be doing mediocre damage, kind of. She is under-leveled at this point compared to everyone else in the game. Now, we were at Mount Tigerwolf earlier in the game when we went to get that prosperity rune. Now that we have a relatively full party, we have inventory space to clear out the treasures there. And none of the encounters should give us any real concern there, so we'll be able to fight those rock snails, or whatever the hell they're called, just let those ravens go. And those killer slimes, maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to actually get a couple of water rune pieces and regeneration, because that'd be sick.
The sun's beginning to set. Do you think we can cross the mountain before dark?
I don't want to spend the night out in the open. In any case, we have to go up. Let's go. Alright, so first things first, let's grab this. It is a circlet. Pretty sure no one needs that. Oh, no, Odessa does. That's an accessory, right. Here you go, Odessa. Do not give her the wing boots. Those are Cleo's. Unless you bought extras. But still don't give them to her. They're important. Ah, water slime killer thing. Killer slime. Whatever the fudge they're called. Now, we should easily kill them and get infinite water rune pieces. Right, game? Fuck. Alright, well. Medicine. Let's actually clear up some of your stuff right here. Give you that. We don't need that many medicines on one person. Odessa, you can have this hand-me-down leather coat, because why not? Hopefully we get some water rune pieces. Aside from the ones in treasure chests. Gloves! Victor, you have no accessories, so go ahead and have some... Oh, you have boots, never mind. I'll have some gloves anyways. Ah, so these are the guys I was talking about earlier, Slasher Rabbits. They can drop karate uniforms. They can do some damage. They're fast, there's a lot of them. They're not killable in one shot, but honestly, after 2 turns, it shouldn't be too bad. And if Victor's taking the damage, that's fine, because he has enough HP to weather that storm. Get a couple of levels out of it, though. I was hoping for that karate uniform. Yeah. Yeah. One of these days, we'll get a rare drop and I'll be excited. But the chances are slim. Is that giant snail / rock snail I've been talking about. These guys, they're pretty hefty. And they hit hard. But they're slow, so even Gremio can outpace them. Hell, Victor might be able to too. I believe they drop earth rune pieces. We get a wind rune piece. That enchants the weapons with wind. We will sell that later. I don't like adding elements to my weapons like that. I like regeneration. That's it. Alright, so Odessa gained a level. And as you can see, she is more focused to magic, but it's average all across the board pretty much. Except for her skill and speed. Just some random blue guy just sitting here. Oh, welcome, travelers. Coming up at such a late hour? You must really got guts. But you better stop here and continue tomorrow. It's dangerous around here. What with all the bandits and all. Why don't you spend the night here? Sorry, we're in a hurry.
Great idea, my feet are killing me.
For once I'm in agreement with you. I'm not sure I can go on. We better go.
You must be kidding. I've lost control of my feet.
Me too. Oh well, Odessa, are your feet moving on their own accord too? To tell the truth, mine want to rest too.
I'm going in, Tier.
Right, bye. Where are you going? Your companions already untied their shoes and are relaxing. Excuse me, why don't you have some of this before supper? It's a special tea from Mount Tigerwolf.
Let's give it a taste.
Oh, it's pretty bitter. Very bitter. Here's some for you too. Not if it's bitter. Come on, just a taste. Yeah, but like not if it's bitter? It's not that bad, besides it's good for you. But like not if it's bitter. Please have some. Like not if it's bitter though. Come on, just a taste. It's a but thou must. Alright, fine. There you go, but be careful, it's very hot. Oh, this smells kind of funny, doesn't it?
Hey, say, old man, what's this tea called?
Ah, it's a special Mount Tigerwolf brew called Robber's Tea. That's a weird... My god, this is...
Hey, what have you...
Damn, such an old trick! I warned you all! I didn't want to stay! And I didn't want this goddamn tea! Everyone's asleep, thanks to the drug tea of Mount Tigerwolf. Wow, we're a bunch of stragglers. These guys were loaded. Looks like we'll be living a good life for a while.
Hey, Leadon. Let on. How have you been? Doing well for yourself?
Hi, it's Boss Kessler. Welcome, welcome. As you can see, I just pulled a job.
A fine-looking woman in the bunch, too. Wait a minute. This here is... Ledon, what have you done, you fool?
Well, what do you mean?
Do you know who this is?
Just some stupid travel, I should think.
Idiot. Even an ignoramus like you must have heard of Lady Odessa. You don't see that word that often these days. Of Lady Odessa, the Liberation Army.
Why, of course, boss. Even the kids know who Lady Odessa is. You don't mean that this here is...
Yes, I do. Hurry up and prepare an antidote.
Let's see. A rabbit's tail, rose leaves, a handful of sugar.
Lendon, if anything happens to Lady Odessa, you can say goodbye to your head.
Yikes, rabbit's tail, sugar leaf, handful of rabbit.
Forgive me, Lady Odessa. Without knowing it, I nearly committed my life's gravest error. If you like, I'll make Lendon pay with his.
Please, sir, spare my head.
Don't be ridiculous. I'll have to be more careful from now on. Maybe I do trust people too much, like Fleek says.
I have no way of apologizing, but please stay here for the night. I'll do what I can by the way of hospitality.
But no more poison, you hear?
I mean, that was extremely stupid. Guys sleeping? Few, chatter, few.
Grrr.
Hey, how's it going?
You observe?
Yeah, I mean, you should at least make sure that we're no one important before you do that. What's this? Does this say anything? No, okay.
Hi. Are you a member of the Liberation Army too? I see, so you're not. Lady Odessa is a true heroine. She's so serious about overthrowing the Empire. There are many who express discontent, but only she means to do something about it. I hate the Empire too, but I'm just a bandit. Lady Odessa is our hope for freedom.
Good morning, young master.
You're up early, Tyr.
Dots.
Hey, Gremio, why is Cleo in such a bad mood?
Oh, don't bother her, Victor. Cleo's always in a bad mood when she wakes up. I see everyone's here. Today we reached Sarati.
Odessa's just the opposite.
Leaving already? I'll unlock the door.
Alright, well, we'll continue through Mount Tigerwolf next time. Thanks for watching, I'll see y'all then. Bye.